Welcome back to the Green Program, everyone. The rooftop garden is just beginning its fall bloom. The Green Business class organized a dress-down day in the middle school that raised hundreds of dollars. Thank you, middle schoolers. And the Green Business class learned some accounting skills. Oh, and have you ever wondered why they call them strawberries? Cue the intro. Perhaps the biggest news since the last episode is that we found strawberries. On a Saturday afternoon, I found a local mash towel that sold strawberries, and so we filled the car up and dropped them off at school. In the planters where our soil was ready, we now had to measure out the distance between plants, which is 40 centimeters. All audio of students trying to do that math in their head has been destroyed. Students were then taught how to take a plant out of a cup without breaking the root system. Some were more successful than others. They then learned how to make a small hole and make sure that the crown of the plant stays above the level of the soil. Straw is then added between the plants in order to keep the soil moist and to keep the berries high and dry. Middle schoolers also carried out a scientific experiment this week on soil percolation and water retention. Recycled plastic bottles were used for the experiment. The bottles were simply cut in half with a small hole drilled in the cap. Students then filled the top half with 4 different types of soil: cocoa peat, sand, bottom of the Nile clay, and our own made compost. Water was then poured into each container, testing the pooling or flooding at the top, which would indicate that water does not easily run through the soil. And after 5 minutes, students also measured how much water had made it into the bottom half of the bottle below. And after 2 days, they took the soil out and squeezed it to see how much water it had retained. And finally, now that the weather has started to cool down, we have started to grow lettuce in seed trays. So hopefully in the coming months, we'll be making nice, healthy salads like we did in years past. And students are enjoying the last of the summer harvest. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.